Hi there, it's Joseph here, Edge Dynamics, making a shave video again. And I've got a nice razor I've just restored, which is hardwood and coat. And are we going to focus? Focus, there you go. And it's fake tortoise shells. It's a faux tortoise shell and blade. I should show you the blade as well, that's quite important. It's got oil on it, a bit of oil on it. And you can see it's got a satin finish to it. And it's quite unusual actually, the shape of it. And you can see the tang. And it comes in like a wedge. It's really nice. It's in horrific condition when I got it. I didn't take any pictures before. One thing about this one was that this part of the scale was missing. So I've grafted this piece on and I'll show some pictures, sort of showing the process. And I think that these domed collars probably silver, sterling silver by the looks of it, because yeah, I think they're silver. And you see the spine, it's got a very thin spine there, so it's got a bit of a gap in the wedge end. But yeah, hopefully that'll shave. I did this one slightly different. I honed it, set the bevel on the 1K, and then I went straight to the Izuku and just worked with a Koma Nagora and Tomo Nagora, and it looks good under the scope and it passes the HHT, so we'll give that a go. I've got another razor here that I'm hesitant to show because I'd rather the video just be about the hardwood, but this is another one I've just done, which is D. Miller and Son. You saw a D. Miller a few weeks ago, the diamond edge. This is another one, and I've made these scales, but what you probably can't see is the fact that it goes from orange to black. I doubt if that colour's showing up, but it really is something. I've actually got some pictures, I'll drop a picture in of that. And the other side, it's like black to translucent, and I gave it a lined wedge, and in fact the wedge is black, but that's because the light can't get to it. It's actually split in two colours, one's black, one side black and one half white, but obviously that was a waste of time. I'll show you the blade, yeah. I think it's took a great edge. It's got some pitting up there, and you can see it's a wedge. But yeah, this originally had came with bone scales, but the shape was terrible according to me, and I really didn't like the shape. It's like sort of came to a point, and it was just ugly. So put those on it, but I wouldn't mind trying that or shaving with it next week, but we'll go with the hardwood. And I am recording. I've got the daddy of all brushes, the Plisson High Mountain, and I'm using this stuff again. I've used it once before. It's Murdoch, and it comes in a beautiful tin. I really like the tin, and seems to be quite a lot in there. Well, right, it's just really a big tin, but I seem to remember this. It's a really nice sort of lemony. It goes quite fluffy, this stuff, if I remember correctly. So I just wet my face. And it's quite soft, this as well. This could be the sort of soap that disappears, because I don't know where that's gone. I mean, probably when air gets to it, it just sort of disappears, maybe. Wow, that's really cold. Yep. Could do some hot water there, man. But I was going to shave tomorrow, and just had a show, and I thought, nope, let's just do this. I just grabbed this cream. This wasn't planned or anything. Just try and get the water hot at least. Doesn't taste too good, but yeah, it's really fluffy. And there you go. It's got high fling properties. So, yeah, it's just exploded. But I mean, I got this cream because I originally got the soap, and the soap is literally the worst soap available. No matter what you do to it, it will never lather, so they kindly swapped it for the cream. That took a while anyway, but I'm actually feeling a little stinging. Not a lot, just a touch of it. Okay. I hope you can see, because it's really gloomy. It's 3:15 in the afternoon. Right. Hardwood. I suppose I need dry fingers to hold this one. But I'm looking forward to this. There it goes. That's definitely close. It doesn't feel deadly smooth. It doesn't feel rough either, but it's not what I was expecting. Maybe I should have just gone for a full progression, but you know, all my testing nowadays has to be done on camera, because every time I shave, it's on camera. Okay. That is a really long blade as well. So I think I'll give that a full progression and come back to it next week. What a shame, again. And my face is proper stinging now. But also as well, I'll tell you guys, the Joseph Elliott, that beautiful razor, it says Old English, I think it just said Old English razor on it. It's basically dead. The steel will never hone. I spent hours, honestly hours on it, and the heel's falling apart. You can actually see the. You don't need a loupe or a microscope or anything. You can see the holes in the steel. and I took it back quite a way on the hill. I couldn't get to good steel, and I mean I could only assume that that's something to do with when it was made. It was overheated, or the tempering was wrong. Something's definitely wrong with it. Oh yes, that instantly is very nice. That's like silky smooth. So this is the star of this week. But the going back to the Joseph Elliott, yeah, it's just criminal, because it was near perfect. It was near mint. So I just did a bit of polishing on it, and made scales for it. I thought it was good to go, but it will never shave. So as I say, that's quite rare for that to happen. Normally you can get through to good steel, but in this instance, it's not going to happen. That's one for display purposes only, but now I've taken so much of the heel away as well, it's not even fit for display. But it happens. I had another razor, I think it was made by Wade and Butcher, but it was NOS, and it was celebrated, and it was 8/8. It is, I say it still is 8/8. And on the spine it said something like Sandbrook and Co, or Sandbrook something. I think they were jewellers, and I made scales for it, and it was like one of my prize razors, that one. And the middle of the blade, the middle of the bevel wouldn't touch the stone, and I thought I could fix that, and I couldn't. It was basically made so poorly, it was unbelievable. I could only assume it was a razor made for display, for like in the shop window of those, I think they were jewellers, Sandbrook. But it's such a beautiful razor, and such poor craftsmanship. But the Joseph Elliott is a very good brand. I've got more Joseph Elliott's anyway. I've got better than that. Next time I visit the archives, all the catacombs beneath the house, I will dig out another Joseph Elliott, like a really special one, to make up for that. You know what, the light's so poor I can't really see, but it feels really good. Alright, let's go for the rinse off. Yeah, next week definitely I'm shaving with that hardwood, because it is really good steel. won't be using this cream again, because when I know they sting, I see it's a light sting, but something in it doesn't agree with me. Just lost a hair there. And last week's video I saw was well received. I've noticed that some of my videos, the last week's video has had, I think, 300 and something hits. A video I made probably a month ago now, which was it was Johnson Stubtail. Johnson Stubtail, yeah, the one with the golden heart on it. And within 2 weeks it had like, I think, around 600 hits. Now, I've had videos that have been up for years or a year and they haven't had 600 hits. And I started looking into the YouTube analytics, and I see the reason that video had 600 hits in 2 weeks was purely because YouTube had recommended it 16,000 times to 16,000 people, and of the 16,000 people, 600 of them had clicked on it, 20 odd subscribed, so basically, I mean, I thought the way to get lots of subscribers and views and success really on YouTube was just over time, but it turns out that it's just down to YouTube recommendations. So if they recommend me 1 million times to 1 million people, you know, I'm going to have 1,000 new subscribers and so on. So I don't know if it's a program, an algorithm, whatever it is. You see, and I've had videos since that haven't had hits. So it's basically YouTube's just deciding now and then to recommend my videos to people, and I'm getting lots of hits from it. So long may it continue. Keep an eye on this one, and we'll see how many hits it gets, or how fast it gets those hits. And yeah, so at least now I know. That's why as well, you notice, if you notice my my videos don't really do the tag thing, so I don't put all those tags, like all those words, straight razor shaving, how to, rare, incredible, unbelievable shave. I mean, I don't play that game. I just basically put the name of the razor now and my web address in the description. So, kind of doing myself a disservice, but I mean, you guys know what's going on, but wow, that's really good. That's what a wedge shave should be like. But I knew this was good. But saying that, I thought the hardwood was good, but just because I saved the Izuku for full hollows because it's just too fast. So you can't really get through a full progression with a wedge. That's why I just did a Koma and a Tomo. But I'm not sure why I did that, because recently I've just been sticking to my new Maruka, doing full progressions. But definitely next week I'll have that razor ready, because it'll make a really nice photo of that. And as lovely as this is, that one is it's more special. Plus next week as well I'll show you the pictures of how I restored the scale, the missing part. I won't add all that now, I'm not even going to shave with it. So very nice. Right, just rinse off. There's absolutely no stinging. I got shaving cream in my hair. Right, I'm using the Florist. Give it a bit of a shake. And really good bar on this. Nice and thick. And that will do. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope everyone has a good week, even though it's at the weekend, but I'm getting ahead of myself. And thanks, cheers, goodbye.